Okay, there we go. Honestly, as weird as it is, this is just the easiest, most accessible way I have, or easiest way to have to access this at the moment, so. I could hook up the Switch, but that requires me swapping some cords around. I could just do it this way quicker. Shoot, jump, dash is that. And that's that. Alright, and we're ready to go. Game start. Wait. I just realized I already fucked that up. Dash is supposed to be the R button, not the L button. I am a sad, weird little man. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Damn it. Oh, speedrun this is not anymore. Well, I do know if I'm going to play X4, I'm not doing it off the X collection for the PS2 because I'm assuming emulation will be just the same as it is on the original version, which it seems a bit fucky, at least in regards to one of the bosses. But for X1 and 2, and definitely for X3, it seems fine. I know this is the only way to play. This is one of the few ways to play the PlayStation version of X3. But that's for another night. Oh, by the way, that was a CF01, I think. Giant Big Boy, already dead. Shadows of Ominousness. People of the French names. Searches is slow. Agile talks fast. Volan has a ponytail. Yeah, I don't need this. Here, return the game. Okay. Oh, it's right in front of me, I'm dumb. First heart tank. Cool thing about this stage that some people may not be aware of: if you hit the weather control devices with the Crystal Hunter from Crystal Snail, it actually will make everything turn foggy. I think it's one of the effects that might be using the CX4 chip that was installed in X2 and X3 for that matter. which the CX4 chip was an enhancement chip put in Megaman X2 and 3, which basically allowed to do some basic wireframe polygonal graphics. I don't know why they did it, mainly just because probably it was cool at the time, because, you know, it's the 90s and wireframes were, you know, 3D graphics in general were like, ooh, yes, the forbidden frontier. I don't know, it's weird. Ah. Yeah, so also we had those guys flying overhead dropping the seeds. In the rain, it spawns like these weird fly enemies that call down lightning strikes. In the sun, it creates these little electric spike vines. I don't remember what they do in the fog. Scorpion things. You can destroy the tail separately from the rest of it. Not really a purpose to that. I don't know why I was just trying to shoot the door. My brain is not there right now. He's a sponge. Okay, my reaction times are slow. I haven't played this game in a while. And I have died to wire sponge. I would personally disagree, but hey, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. And by all means, why do you not like X2? Alright, look, little wiggly dude. See, I don't like this one because the X Hunter story, I don't think it's bad, it's just worse than 1 and 3. Okay. I mean, I'll admit, the X Hunter story is kind of weak. It's kind of mostly there just to explain reviving Zero. I can acknowledge that. I think the X Hunters are potentially interesting characters. I think Agile and Sergius at least are somewhat interesting. Volan's kind of one note. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm that guy that likes the story of the Mega Man franchise as a whole, but even I'll admit, the story has never been the most deep thing in most of these games. There's a lot of reading between the lines, and well, okay, if you're talking about the X-Hunter boss fights, again, can kind of agree, but if you're talking just like in general... Oh, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I try to get the Buster upgrade early? It saves the time of having to backtrack. But if you're talking about the bosses in general between the games, I think 3 actually is the weakest, because most of the bosses are just, we're going to the left, we're going to the right, we're going to the left, we're going to the right. Almost all the bosses in X3 can be beaten with the same basic strategy. I mean, personally, I find X2 to be the one I enjoy playing the most of them. I think 3 is clearly the most ambitious. They tried a lot to do with that game, but unfortunately also overtuned it for basic enemies do way too much damage. Like the upgrade chips, or like just the armor, or you mean the armor pieces in general? Because, like I said, 3 is interesting. It's very ambitious, but nope. Nope. I've never really gotten good at this. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was just way too low. Actually, I might have had it that time. No, that's too low. The only issues I see with that stuff for 3 is like alright, I like the armor. Actually, I'll be honest, I do not like, I don't know, what's the generally accepted term for the armor in 3? I call it the hyper armor. I think the generally accepted name for it is the max armor, although I have no idea why. I don't personally care for it much. Like, it's very, very basic. I don't like the buster. The helmet is nice, but it doesn't do anything useful. I mean, I swear to God, I hate getting this thing. Being able to dash straight up, hey, got it, is nice, but it's not a super useful function most of the time. And the body armor is still just the body armor. Now, when you add the, well, actually, if you're talking about the armors, I do believe they generally have, there are, like, at least common fan-accepted terms. Like, I know at least, like, the one of Megaman X1 is generally just called the first armor, or alternatively, I heard it called the light armor. I know the one here in X2 is frequently called the Giga armor. I think these terms were actually gotten from Bandai model kits that were released in Japan way back when. So that's why I think the one from X3 was referred to as the max armor, although I've always called it the hyper armor because of the hypercharge function you can get when you upgrade it. I know X4 is, depending on your translation, is either the fourth armor or the force armor. So, and by 5 onward, they actually have proper canonical names presented in game. But I'll be honest, I do not like the armor in X3. Like, every time I play that game, I actively avoid getting the Buster upgrade because I just don't like it. It at least for me, it breaks the flow of the game. I mean, whatever works for you, man. Like, I'm not trying to tell you how to. I wouldn't tell you what. I'm just saying. I know there are terms people use generally for that kind of stuff. Okay, can you shoot? I need you to shoot at me. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Give me a shot. Hey, you want to shoot? You want shoot? Try to kill me? Oh, damn it! How did I thread that needle? Come on, give me another one, buddy. Hi. Little Triceratops tank in the tank bud. Come on. Yeah, I did it again. Come on. Come on. I need you to shoot this way. There we go. Nope. Didn't quite make it. I know there are some ways, you basically just damage boost to get it. I think another way is just call this guy over here and get him to... Nope. I know there's some ways to do it. Honestly, normally I actually would have gone to a Flame Stag stage first, so after I get the Buster upgrade, I could just do the air dash with it to get over there to grab it, because I don't like backtracking if I can help it. Yeah, normally the way I end up doing it is using the charged flame wheel. You just kind of go from the ledge with the Triceratops and just soar all the way across. I'll be honest, I'm actually a little off my usual route because, well, you brought up getting the Buster, and I was like, oh, yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. Like, normally I take a very specific route to avoid as much backtracking as possible. I can actually get just about everything without revisiting any stages. I think the only stage I'd have to revisit is Bubble Crab. Alright, now to fight Wheelgator. That should have hit. Dick. Oh, come on. What, you don't like the cybernetic coelacanth submarine? Oh, god dang it. I'll be honest, Bubble Crab stage is kind of boring because it's basically a giant chase sequence. Ooh. Oh, okay, he's on his bullshit now. Do we count Jet Stingray as a water stage? No, I can agree. I like... Annoying submarine. You mean the anglerfish? Yeah, those things are kind of annoying, but yeah, they're not that bad. Honestly, I'd say the thing that kind of breaks Launch Octopus is just Launch Octopus himself is an aggravating boss to fight. Like, he has a bad habit of getting stuck in the life drain tornado loop, and he'll just do that over and over and over again. That drags out the fight. I think the stage itself is largely okay, at least in my opinion. I mean, the anglerfish are annoying, but they're mini bosses. I expect them to be that way. Bubble Crab stage is, in my opinion, largely... It's inoffensive, it's just it's kind of boring. Toxic Seahorse has probably got the best water stage of the series. I'm trying to think, I don't really think there's one new one. I mean, fair, but, you know, it's... They're just trying to ratchet up the difficulty. Okay, so I can go do this... crap, who teleported down here? I wasn't paying attention. Sure, let's go to Rush Hour Duck. Rush loaders. There we go. I have played this game so many times. I just go whatever order I feel like. I can beat every boss. I think with the exception of X Hunter Stage Serge's, with just the Buster. Although I do not like Volan. I don't like the high five. Nope. I thought he was going to do a thing. Seriously, why is it stuttering occasionally? Oh. I recall years ago I did an armorless run, and that made the second Serge's fight really goddamn hard, because pretty sure most people just use the Giga Crush to break the big thing open so they can just go straight to the actual boss fight. Talk about the Legacy Collection one? Oh yeah. Honestly, I was going to play it off that, but that would require me to swap some cords around on my TV, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that right now. I've got a PS2 emulator set up, and I ripped the X collection from that the other night. So, because I'm planning to do X3, so I can actually play show off the PlayStation version of it. Hey, what? Why did? All right. Well, I'm gonna die to something stupid, aren't I? Okay, let's blow this up, because I actually do not remember if that has an effect on being able to get out of here, but hey, cool health, I needed that. Okay, and I'm dead. If you said X5, I'd agree. I really like X4. Then again, I'll be honest, as a kid, I was obsessed with Zero, so actually being able to play him was a big deal. Like, generally, I think of the... When it comes to just sitting down and playing them, I think X4 was the last game that was good. It was the last X game that was good up until, I'd say, X8, because X8 actually is pretty good. I enjoyed X8 a lot. Weird art style. I mean, okay, aesthetical differences. And that's obscure ways to get upgrades. Not sure what you're not sure what you mean by that, though. I don't recall anything being particularly obscure in that game, at least not to me. Oh, the way it's like up a weird spiky vertical shaft in a stage. It's a bit out of the way, but I feel like the fact that you see a spike hallway going up is enough to kind of intrigue you to make you try to figure out how to get up there. Now, admittedly, trying to get up there is a bit of a dick, because you have to use the lightning web to do it, but honestly, I'd say the body upgrade in Magma Dragoon stage, where there's just some blocks that you can break with a specific charge attack, and only a specific charge attack, is the more like, huh, that's a bit obnoxious. Albeit nothing as bad as some of the armor pieces in X5, Christ. But I generally say, if I'm going back to play X games just for the fun of it, I'm usually either hitting X2 or X4. Although, a couple years ago when the Legacy Collections came out, I unfortunately reminded myself that I retained a lot more about X7 than I ever really wished to. Because I did play through that for the purpose of getting the achievements, and I actually had a relatively breezy time remembering things. Whoop. Come on. Ow. Okay, I think he's stuck in a loop. I mean, hey, to each their own. I mean, by and large, I'm personally of the opinion that very few Mega Man games, period, are what I would call bad. There are definitely ones that are better and ones that are worse. Like, the only ones I'd say that are definitively just bad would probably be X7 easily, and debatably X6. Now, I will say X6 is a broken game, but I personally enjoy it. I'm not, but nonetheless. But, you know, everyone has their favorites. I'm odd. Like, I know my favorite classic game is 5, and most people just view 5 as a filler middle nothing game with no value whatsoever. Okay, so I have Air Dash, Sonic Slicer. I wanna... Well, X6? X6 is very unpolished. The game is, honestly, I'd say badly designed. If you know the right secrets, you could break that game in half, but if you don't, it's frustratingly annoying. Okay, very few things hit quite Sonic Boom or Sonic 06 levels of broken, but I'd say X6 is about as close as the Mega Man franchise gets, to my knowledge. Like, again, it's not unplayable. Like, I played through it when it first came out when I was a teenager with relative ease, but I will say that it is not a polished experience, and I can understand why a lot of people didn't like it. Then again, also, the game was, like, the game was made and put out in, like, a year after X5. Like, it was rushed. Oh, God. Like, there are some very, very rough spots of X6. Hell, a few of the bosses are, like, just broken jank, and I really do not understand how the fuck that happened. Infinity Maginian in particular is just annoying. Ah, Agile. Okay, that's good. I'm better suited to fight you. I'd say there's a solid 60% chance X6 will be more of a frustrating experience than a funny one. Because X6 has a tendency to be kind of difficult, but it's difficult for all the wrong reasons. Okay, now time for the fire squirrels. Alright, stop. Honestly, I'd say the best thing about X6 is the fact that, you know, at the initial time of release, you know, because they rushed it so much, it actually came with the full Japanese dub and still maintained the Japanese music for the opening intro, which also was one of the few times, in my opinion, the Japanese intro was good. Aren't sugar gliders a type of squirrel? I thought sugar gliders were flying squirrels. Hadn't thought of bats, but I'd say the tail is what precludes a bat. Yeah, no, we're not. Oh, okay. You want to just go straight up like a dick. All right, fair. Just... Okay, I'm usually expecting him to try to do something aside from just jump back up. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that type. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna assume that made sense somewhere. Yeah, no, autocorrect sucks sometimes. I've spent a couple years training my phone to recognize certain words. Oh, okay, you read me. Come on, duel me in the air, fucker. Okay, game, that was bad time to pause it. Okay, fuck this. I wanted to show off that if you kill him at the top of the screen, you actually have to wait for him to fall all the way to the bottom before he starts to explode. Sigma is the villain in all of them except for X8, technically. I mean, he's still a villain in X8, but he's not the actual big bad of X8. General rule of thumb, if it's a classic series, it's always Dr. Wily, and if it's the X series, it's pretty much always Sigma. Okay, so searches is in here. I do not have the necessary tools to get everything out of there yet. I do have the necessary tools to get everything out of here. Yeah, let's go here. Alright. I think the stage is an interesting experiment, but the whole stealth aspect does wear out its welcome, I feel. Okay, let's see here. Actually, Magna Centipede I find to be a very interesting boss. Aside from the fact that when I was a kid, I thought Magna Centipede was a girl. He reminded me of Chun-Li. Also, the way he bats his eyelashes at you before he throws shuriken, I don't know, I thought Magna Centipede was a girl. I was like, hey, why can't a giant robot bug be a girl? But Magna Centipede's actually a very interesting boss, especially when you don't have his weakness to break his tail. Now, don't get me wrong, he's an aggravating boss, but I think that's par for the course. Okay, so... Whoop, nope. There we go. Yeah, I kind of see that. Unfortunately, I have the problem of I've been literally playing these games since I was, like, you know, a little child, so a lot of these are just second nature to me at this point. Like, I have played Mega Man far more than probably most people ever, more than most people ever should. Yeah, this mini-boss is one of the few things that was the CX4 enhancement chip was used for. Again, I do not know why they bothered to do it, but, you know, it's neat. Oh, wait, I need to go to the other side. Actually, one other neat thing, although, again, it's kind of annoying and most people probably wouldn't catch it, okay, you have these little scanners in this room. Every time you get scanned, it does make the mini-boss, the radar killer, more powerful. And if you get scanned like 4 or 5 times, that thing actually probably has more health than any boss in the game. It actually gets new attacks, too, after a while. I think by like about level 3, it starts getting a couple new attacks, and by level 4, it's like fully maxed out and has a bunch of stuff. I'm actually really glad they brought this design back in a command mission as a standard enemy. I just keep getting hit by that chin laser. Always getting hit by the chin laser. Health, please. I mean, it is health, I suppose. Yeah, now that's just unfortunate. Getting stuck fighting the radar killer at max level with just the Buster as your first time through, yeah, that's just unfortunate. I'm gonna die this first run. There it goes. Like, I think Magna Centipede conceptually is a very interesting boss. You know, being, well, very clearly a ninja. You know, the way the tail is used and broken up. Oh, shit! Alright. Yeah! No, you're not grabbing me. Well, they were both part of the Zero unit, so... No. Ow. Okay, I was not paying attention. Nope. Well, see, the interesting part about him as a boss to me is, well, that thing he does where he tries to pull you in and grabs you with his tail. You know, the fact that he basically infects you with a virus, progressively shuts down your capabilities, is very interesting. For the most part, yeah. I don't think until X4 with Split Mushroom, I think they're all technically based off animals, yeah. You know, insects, animals, stuff like that. Boomer Koanger is a beetle. First, it's a bad translation because basically Koanger is just the Japanese name. I think he's a stag beetle. And Wire Sponge is a sponge, as in like a sea sponge. SpongeBob SquarePants, but you know, actual animal. Okay, let me see here. Bat bones. I don't know. I can. I remember as a kid, it took me forever to figure out how to get this dang thing, but once you figure it out, I find it rather simple to get. Unless you do it a different way from what I just did. You know, because if you use the charge of the right armor off the ledge, you actually move faster than you do normally. So if you do that and then hover, you can get across pretty easily. I think I've seen other people do different methods. Like I think I've seen speedrunners just like actually just mash the hover button, and you know, just to kind of maintain it right and get it across. Oh, also best music in the game. So yeah, no, it makes life so much easier if you just do a charge attack with the thing and then hover across as soon as you go off the ledge. Get you just enough distance, just hop out right before you die. Yeah, see, I used to do that a lot as a kid, and I could never get across. I just couldn't figure it out right. And eventually I was just trying everything, and I found out that the, apparently the charged attack dash is faster than the normal dash. And for the most useless headpiece in the series. Well, useless if you actually know where everything is. Sadly, the helmet usually is a useless upgrade. Like, X1, okay, cool, you can hit your head on stuff. They made some value out of it, but not much. X2, we're going to show you hidden stuff, but it doesn't really show you anything super hidden. Or at least once you know where everything is, it's no longer valuable. So it's useful for the first timer, but that's about it. X3's is, I guess, slightly more use. No, actually, X3's about 50-50. It's about the same, because it shows you a layout of the stage and where the upgrades are, but doesn't tell you exactly where they are or how to get them, which is, again, kind of a mixed bag. X4 is like the only game that has a good helmet upgrade. You know, it's like, hey, you have infinite basic weapon energy. Oh, that's amazing. Just gives you the freedom to play around with all your weapons and have as much fun as you want. I can't say anything about X5 or 6, because unfortunately, since the armor bits are complete, you have to complete the set before you can use it, it's not really a way you can go, oh, well, this is what the helmet does. No, it's a thing. I'm pretty sure they explain what it does when you pick it up from Dr. Light's capsule, but fuck, I don't remember. No, nerd. No, nerd. No, you can't have it. You want your shell? Huh? You want your shell? Too bad. God, it's always fun to bully Crystal Snail. I'm gonna take your house. I mean, see, dumb shit like that is why I love X2, though, is the fact that you can, you know, oh, you knock him out of the shell, then you can dash into the shell and knock it around and just bully him. I mean, I love it anytime they do something really creative with the bosses like that. And there's actually quite a few of those things in this game. Alright, so Surges is over here. You know, like if you kill Wire Sponge with his weakness, you know, he cuts in half. Morph Moth in general is just a weird-ass gimmick boss. Yeah, you can cut off Flame Mammoth's tusk with Boomer Quanger's weapon. You can also cut off Launch Octopus's tentacles. Honestly, these Super Nintendo X games have a lot of nice little touches to them. Oh, I'm still on the wrong weapon. Well, actually, technically speaking, if you go strictly by the route, strictly by the weakness route, Flame Mammoth would be the last one you fight. I mean, I don't know why you would do that, because Flame Mammoth is fucking easy, but technically speaking, he would be the last one you fight, because you go Chill Penguin, Spark Mandrill, Armored Armadillo, Launch Octopus, Boomer Quanger, Sting Chameleon, Storm Eagle, then Flame Mammoth. Okay, so we walk up, put a chainsaw on his chest. Which side is it? Nope. Also, the spin wheel, decided for being an awkward weapon to use, is fucking broken in this game. Like, goddamn, it does so much damage to things. Like, it kills a lot of those, like, really big enemies super fast. Ow. Ow. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Storm Eagle is really... Honestly, the only bosses I find particularly difficult in X1 are Armored Armadillo, if you don't have his weakness, because he absorbs charge shots, and Launch Octopus because he's just generally fucking annoying. Most of the other ones I'd say are pretty doable with just the Buster. I'd say the only thing with Storm Eagle is you want to make sure you got the you want to go to Chill Penguin first to get the legs, otherwise you're very high risk of just getting pushed off the Death Rogumer by his wings. I should probably say airship. Most people do not know what the hell that thing's actually called. Of course, that's also why I like doing Storm Eagle first, because it actually gives the fight a chance to be threatening. Serges? Serges. We're very impressed with your flips. I'm about to die. Well, I definitely say one of the better aspects of X1 is the fact that the stages have some interplaying effects on each other. Which, unfortunately, is part of the problem with X6, because they tried to basically bring that back to a degree, and they did it very, very badly. I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen Spark Mandrill's stage unnerfed in years. You know, okay, never mind. He was prepared for that. I hate this old man. He's so fucking annoying. Yeah, that's about the route I usually take. You know, Chill Penguin to get the boots, Storm Eagle to go ahead and get your head upgrade, Flame Mammoth to get the Buster, Spark Mandrill because why the hell not? Now, you want a fun game to try to plot a route with minimal backtracking? X3, because there are so many fucking things to get. Like, when I play X3, I end up doing Tunnel Rhino first. I do Tunnel Rhino... That is in the floor. That is some bullshit. Do Tunnel Rhino first, and then, move on to Blast Hornet. So I do two of the more aggravating bosses without weaknesses. But I also do that so that way I can get the drill and get access to the right armor immediately. Oh. Well, if you're trying to minimize backtracking, unfortunately, you're going to have to sacrifice a stage, or basically pick a stage to backtrack to. And Volt Catfish is super annoying. I don't like dealing with him at all. He's like my least favorite boss in that game. He's like one of the only bosses I have a hard time with without... I'm talking too much. I'm making mistakes. Turn around. Nope. Alright, fine. We gotta do this the slow way now. Alright, 1 second. Ow. So you need to catch this thing when it's getting up. with the dang spin wheel. There we go. Okay, so... Tunnel Rhino stage requires that you have to come back with, with the charge shot. Yeah, Tunnel Rhino requires you come back with the Buster upgrade and Volt Catfish to get both the upgrades in this stage. So, valid reason to wait till then. But when I play X3, I don't even get the Buster upgrade because I don't like it. So basically, those upgrades are automatically the heart tank and the head upgrade are just locked off to me. I don't have access to them. Wait, what am I doing? So at that point, it's an easy sacrifice to me. And honestly, I like especially when I did like my Let's Play for it on my YouTube channel years ago, I actually just wanted to show off the ride armors because, well, they're such an interesting part of X3, but if you take like a normal boss route, you never find them. Or like, it's not that you don't find them, but you don't gain access to them until so late in the run. Oh, and I died. That's fine. I still got lives. I'm here for fun, not for competence. If I was here for competence, I wouldn't be talking so much. Now, you want fun, is try doing this boss without... Like, basically, let him grow to his full size and naturally transform. It takes forever. Alright. Got a style on him. Oh, and with the back. Now, here's a question. In X3, have you seen both the alternate fortress bosses? Have you seen the Garbage Press and the, it's a V name. It's the Volt Kraken thing. Not like X5 Volt Kraken, but, you know, it's like Voltracanon or something like that. I don't remember. Okay, so the only things I have left to pick up are a heart tank in here and whatever's going on in here. Yeah, basically you get them by properly killing Bit and Bite and Vile while you're going through the normal 8 stages. So basically you have to hit all 3 of them with their actual weakness. So that way you don't get God Karma Machine O Inari. Yeah, exactly. They appear when you basically when you kill Bit and Bite. That's how you get the Garbage Press. The other one you get for killing Vile. Although I also do not recommend that because that makes the second Doppler stage way harder. Because apparently Vile tore that place apart when he was getting in position to kick your ass. Okay, we're gonna blow up a fish. Yes, that is... Killing Vile is part of that, because there's a large room in the second Doppler stage which has a mosquito boss. It's called Mosquitus. Very inventive name. Which is only there if you kill Vile, because otherwise he's broken the glass and the thing's presumably just escaped. At least that's my assumption. But you get the Mosquitos fight, that's the only fight you can take Zero into, and by doing so, you gain access to his sword. By letting him get blown up. I don't really need it, but... Best feature of X2. The quick fill rooms, I love those. Okay, so I think I had seen that. There's a way to... I saw, like, on a speed run or something, there's a way to get up there. But I do not remember what it was. Do I just have to climb up the old-fashioned way? Can I? Nope. That doesn't work. It definitely does make life easier, I will give it that. Sigma in that game is just ridiculous. Alright. How the hell are you supposed to get up here without the charged bubble thing? Fuck it. Oh, shit! Oh, great. The fish is back. Well, I mean, he's the last boss. He's supposed to be difficult. Honestly, I don't find any of the Sigma fights to be anywhere near as cheap as some of the Wily fights in the classic series. Oh, shit. Almost died. I forgot I still had that turned on. Oh yeah, no, Velgarder's a good boy. It's a shame you have to fight him. I've actually found the second phase, Wolf Sigma and X1, to be less annoying, but that's because I figured out at some point that you can just climb the walls. I don't know why as a kid I never thought to do it. But you actually can't just climb the wall so you can get on top of the claws instead of waiting for them to swoop down. And, you know, get your shots in quicker. With the 3-hit. Well, that, unfortunately, is probably... Since it is the first Mega Man X, that is probably a holdover from the classic series where they tended to make Wily's final form take damage from, like, the shittiest weapon available. I don't know why they always did that. I mean, that's why, like, in Mega Man 2, the alien is weak to the bubble lead, because it's, like, the worst weapon in the game. Mega Man 3, it's the top spin. I don't recall what in Mega Man 4 it is. Mega Man 5, you could just pull beat in there and the bird will do all the work. Hey, look, you're entitled, like, as I've said multiple times, you're entitled to your opinion. by all means, I'm not defending poor decisions of the franchise. I'm just saying, personally, to me, they don't bother me. But I recognize that other people have different tastes, and I'm agreeing with you to a point. It's dumb that they always give that Sigma's weak to either charge shots, which I mean I don't mind because drill bomb. I think that was the first phase of Mega Man 4. It's been a long time. I don't play Mega Man 4 a lot. I don't like Mega Man 4. I dislike Mega Man 4 for one enemy in particular. But not what I intended, but gets the job done. We're just not dealing with these segments. Spinning wheel is the best! Oh, the guys that pull the walls in? Yeah, you can kill them before they start. I usually do, because I just don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, Mega Man 1 is definitely not a game for most people. I love it, but then again, literally, it was my first Mega Man game, so I'm damaged. But the Yellow Devil is definitely the, yeah, nobody wants to deal with this asshole. I don't blame you. I use the pause trick. Okay, so... Yep, there we go. No crushing wall segments. Good music. Okay. Hello, budget constraints. Volan did not get a second form in the fortress, not because they didn't want to give him one, because they just didn't have time to develop one for him. Ah! Please do not snipe me with the ball. Screw it, using a tank. I am not dealing with him. Oh yeah, no, by all means, embrace the cheese. If I taught you something useful, use it. Wait, T left? Nope. I mean, he's a good challenge. I personally find Volan just the random nature of the ball flying around is just aggravating. Honestly, I'm not sure. I know it's a French word. I believe his name is a French word for like aggressive or something like that. Because like all the X Hunters, I think, are the beginning of a trend in the series where they tend to use, for some reason, they use French a lot. Like, I think Sergius is supposed to be some kind of allusion to intelligence. Agile is self-explanatory. But I think Volan is, like, supposed to be a reference... It's supposed to be, like, a reference to violent. Something to do with French, I think. I don't know. It's either Violin or Violin or Volan. I try to just... I do my best to separate the... I shouldn't have killed those bats. I needed them. I just try to make sure I don't pronounce it too close to the instrument, because I don't think that's I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. Nope, that's in the wall. I do have a fully charged Giga Crush, right? Thank God. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be violin, because, like I said, that'd be the instrument, and I don't think that's the intention. Even though the Mega Man series is swimming in musical references, I don't think that one is intended to be a musical reference. Oh, fuck, wrong button. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. I really can never remember what's a good weapon to use against him. Oh yeah, the big gravity ball? Yeah, you can control it. You can also do the same thing with the uncharged magnet mines. Abate, they move quicker, so it's a little harder. There we go. There we go. It's actually the gravity ball from the magnet mine is the best thing to do against this boss if you don't have the Giga Crush. Because that first form, you can kind of just whip it back and forth, and it does absurd damage, because basically it's like on every frame. Come on, just die already, you old man. You mechanical, not Dr. Wily. Yeah, no, that makes sense, because it would go up and come down. Or it does that, where it gets caught on the top of the thing. Hmm. Okay. Put the shuriken right into his head. I think to get that to work, I need to stand underneath him and shoot it up his ass. But it's fine. He's almost dead, and I can refill my tanks. Okay, that one should have hit. All right, you know what? We're gonna go for the slow one because I know I can at least get one solid hit on him with that. There we go. Yeah, because I think for the charged Sonic Slicer, I'd have to stand on the front edge of that tank right there, basically right below him. Because I know I've done that too in the past. Honestly, I just never found a particularly useful, a particularly easy way to deal with this. It's just spamming shots until he's dead. Yeah, exit save menu. Nope. Take me back to the bubble crab. We're doing two things while we're in here. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm gonna take a quick second to grab the couple upgrades I missed. Okay, get up there. I hate this thing so much. There we go. Okay, got that. Let's see, the mech chip. You're talking about the K-chip and Toxic Seahorses stage, correct? Because if so, might be able to offer some advice if you weren't aware of it, to make that one a little bit easier. A charged frost shield underwater creates an ice block that floats to the surface you can ride. So if figure out the rough location, you can actually create one of those, jump on it the second it starts, and basically get like right underneath it. Makes it a lot easier. Albeit, I don't have that method because, as stated, I don't grab the buster. But if you grab the buster, you can make your life a lot easier that way. I'll probably play X3 next Monday night, so if you have a chance to show up around midnight, I can show you. I mean, yeah, no, honestly, it's not that hard to do to jump off the surface of the water. Like, I just recall that being such an odd ability that they put into X2 and X3, just to be able to just skip across the water if you time your jumps just right. Makes me wonder if it was a bug or not. Okay, nope, that did not work out the way I expected. Did I do it from here? I've really not played this game in a few years. There it is. And that should be everything. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, because very clearly, at the very least, if it's a bug, they know about it. I mean, I wouldn't put it it's not like it's uncommon for Capcom to exploit bugs in their own games to make additional challenges. But I'm assuming X2 and 3 are built off the same general engine as X1, and X1 doesn't do that. I've tried. I mean, like I said, the bare minimum, they're aware of it. So they were aware of it in the process of development. What is that? 1 second. Checking something. Alright. Oop. Oh, I got the winner. Yeah. Well, I definitely say they made it. They discovered it probably in the course of developing 2 at the very least, and decided to go with it because, like, how else you explain how you're getting the whatchamacallit, that sub tank. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay, unintentional speed gear time. Go on, bats. Okay, can I get this on the first try? Nope. Damn. Well, at least they're kind enough to give you a retry one-up. Okay, second try it was. Here? There it is. A lot of classic Mega Man games do that, actually. Random-ass Wayne's World reference? I think Mega Man 2 did it, 3 did it, I know 5 did it, I wouldn't be surprised if 4 did it. Oddly enough, I don't think Mega Man 1 did it. I'm thinking now, actually. I don't think Mega Man 1 did that. Right. Almost forgot. Gotta make my own land here. Alright, you got me on to think about. 2, 3, 6. No, that's a quarter circle. That's Hadouken. It'd be 6, 2, 3. Yeah, the Dragon Punch input is not quite a quarter circle. It's more of a zigzag. It's a Z. So it's forward, then down, and then diagonal, like that. Not that helped to see anything. Yeah, no, Shoryu is always been a strange input. It's one that took me a long time to learn in fighting games. Like, I'd find myself trying to do it. Like, honestly, the reliable way I found to do it when I was a kid is basically just do a double fireball and I would get a Shoryu. Unfortunately, once you get past Street Fighter Turbo, when they actually have super moves, that doesn't work because you end up throwing super fireballs by accident. Alright, time for the reprisal. Why is this here? What purpose does it serve? What thing was it supposed to be alluding to? Why is there a broken teleporter on the left side of this fucking room? I will never not be fucking confused by this until someone gives me a goddamned answer. Why is it here? It has no purpose to be here. Was it supposed to be something that we were going to do, but they didn't do it? Like, is this part of the broken content? What is with this? I don't understand. You know, I've never actually... I mean, I'd assume so, but the thing is, it's never done with anything in this game regardless of what you do with it. So it's just a mystery capsule. Like, if we had gotten a Maverick Hunter X2 and they did something with that, like a second campaign with Zero or something, like they did with Vile for Maverick Hunter X, that'd be really cool, but we never got a Maverick Hunter X2. That capsule just sits there. That capsule's been sitting there since 1990, what, 3? Or 92? That capsule's almost as old as I am. And I don't know what it's there for, and that bothers me. Like, I have deep dived into tons of Mega Man lore. That cannot explain that, and that aggravates the crap out of me. Nope. Not gonna shore you on you. Alright. Stand in the middle. And this is why I fight bosses with the Buster. And I think the teleport animation for Mega Centipede's cool. Like the way he just kind of breaks apart and then reforms. I can tell somebody did a lot of work on that to get that to work out right, programming-wise. Yeah, forward, down, down, right. That's it. So another way to think of doing a Dragon Punch is be walking forward and then start to do a fireball, but stop before you get back to forward. Like it's a move that's designed to be easy to do while you're advancing towards your enemy, but difficult to do while you're retreating, and moderate to do when you're trying to stand still. Got him. Set your moths on fire! Oh, I almost tipped him with it. Oh, I almost tipped him again. Oh! Good stuff. Full invulnerability while you're doing it? I believe so, but it also isn't a guaranteed one hit like, the Hadouken is. As evidenced by the fact I hit, Flame Stag here with it, but I didn't get a clean connection, so it didn't kill him. You know, where the Hadouken is possible, where Hadouken is a guaranteed one-hit kill, anything you connect with, unfortunately, the Shoryu is, it's a case of, it's an absurd amount of damage over and I think it's like active for every frame, so it can do basically hit 60 times in a second. But the how clean your connection is does matter. Your connection is does matter. And okay, if you're like me and you just biff it and take a hit to the face like an idiot, it's just not going to work now. That's fine. That's fine. I want to slice the cucumber anyway. No. That's your corner. You stay over there. Oh yeah, no, it's a lot more easy to... It's actually a lot more possible to hit things with the Shoryu than the Hadouken. Some enemies that, like, just stay airborne, you're just not going to hit them with Hadouken. It's just not going to happen. Kind of sad that we didn't get the Tatsumaki in number 3. I honestly swore we were going to. But nope, just got gold armor. Okay, back up to full again. Let's see how many more people I can shore you. Oh, this is a dangerous one to try. Can I shore you the crab? No, I cannot. Oh, the 4! Oh yeah, bow spider? No, I've honestly just fight it normally. And no, the gold armor does look cool. Flash trick from Guile? Yeah, that would've been cool. I just expected another Street Fighter secret in, you know, X3, because like, they did it for the first 2 games, so it's kind of bordering on tradition at that point. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. No, you're not allowed to fly. You are not a flying bird. Well, thankfully we only got a couple more bosses and 1 more stage to go. Alright. Oh. Oh, yes. Hey, nerd. What are you doing outside your locker? I'm listening. Or reading. He doesn't know where it is. Not an unreasonable theory. Only thing I'd say against that is the fact that there's no documentation about that at all, that there's a plan. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of things that they wanted to do in X2 that they just did not have the time for. Okay, wait, so who's left? Oh. Oh. It's Wheel Gator. Oh, we're gonna try really hard to fucking shore you, this son of a bitch, because I really do not want to take the time to fight him. His constant diving is so fucking annoying. Yep. You're gonna wait for him to pop up, then I'm gonna pop a sub-tank and try to shore you him. No! Some bitch submerged immediately. Oh, and I've wasted it. Now it's still half his health gone. Get lemoned. Hey, no problem. I appreciate you hanging out. It's nice to get to talk Mega Man with somebody. I mean, we got nothing but the finale left anyway. Yeah, I'll finally save. Nah, I want to go to this stage. You know, we're in full not giving a fuck mode. Oh, that was some jank. They should have killed me. Oh, when the hell did they get back to full health? When the fuck did we get ice cream? Okay, no. Oh, come on. I want to fall with style. There we go. The glowing victory pose of victory! Personal favorite Sigma theme? Oh, the bitch slaps. Oof. I always found it interesting how he's basically using his weakness from the first game. And that I somehow keep getting hit by the same fucking attack. Also, I just realized I did not refill my sub-tanks. Oh, I am error. How many lives do I have? I'm gonna have to shore you the fuck out of this guy's eyeballs. 4 lives. Oh, I got 3 sub-tanks. I'm fine. Or not. Random ass fucking final boss in a Mega Man game, I swear. Oh crap, not dead. Okay, he's trying to steal me. Oh no. Get off me! Alright, wait, hit me again. You fool! You're trapped in here with me! Sigma, you silly bastard, you became your own fuck box. I don't know why I never thought to do that. That was genius. I kind of want to do that fight over again to see if I could just... Huh. Well, wait, no, it's a last phase thing, so... Yeah, I know. Zero's by Dr. Wily, you don't understand why he's not evil, because evil is passed to you, blah, 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 yeah, whatever. What whiskey? Oh, you want out. That's fine. It's just credit trolling at this point, nothing I can control. Yeah, I'm getting up, boy. Hold on a second. Buddy, shush. God, just make me knock everything over. I'm streaming for 2 hours and the cat acts like he's gonna die. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. But today it came at a discount, because he got his boyfriend back. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become reality? Him, Zero, an ass ton and a half of humans, and most Reploids on the planet. When the time comes, will he be able to do it? No. The future holds the answers, or they don't. We don't know how time works. It's confusing. But I will now impress upon you the greatest joke name for a Mega Man X boss ever. Temporal Shrimp. Do not steal. Random fun fact, I don't even know if anyone's in here anymore, but fuck it, whatever. If you beat this game without collecting any armor pieces, Zero will be on this highway at some point. It is a completely pointless Easter egg that you get solely for making the game harder for yourself. I did it years ago on YouTube. Actually, in the outro I put together, which I'll probably be playing in about 3 to 5 minutes. You know, if you look for it, you can actually see a small clip of it with an armorless X fighting Sigma. And I just did that. I just spent 2 hours one night just streaming on YouTube to confirm that years ago. Because I had read it somewhere, and I was like, is that real? Disc Boy 08. What the fuck is RP? Reploid power? Arbitrary stats. I have a hard time believing that Surges is more powerful than Agile. Violin, I don't know. Unlimited potential. Alright. Now, since this is... Yeah, I was gonna say, since this is the collection, they should give me an option to save, so basically I have completed save data. Cool. Yeah, let's take a brief second... Oh, I fucked up. Let's take a brief second and see what, if anything, unlocked from that. Ooh, got an image gallery. Okay, original sketch of the Zero's X3 art. Another sketch of Zero's X3 art. An early sketch of an early design of Sigma by the looks of it. A very early design of Sigma by the looks of it. Although that one I think actually is might be Keiji Inafune's actual art. It seems reminiscent of his style. Yeah. Cleaning them up. Sketch of Neo Sigma from X2. The jaw on that man. Early concept for Vile. Fun fact: in the Archie comics, they gave him a beam flail because of this. For like the couple times they actually touched on that. You can tell this is literally the picture that the portrait from X1 was developed from. And what is that hint? How to get the Shoryu. Well, already done that, so. Alright. And, I don't know, probably next week sometime, I don't know exactly when, we'll do X3 off of this, so we can enjoy the PlayStation soundtrack. Let me hop over here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, everybody.